Good morning. Here is the news at 10. First, the highlights. Lagos State Ferry Services reinforces commitment to safer, smarter water travel. Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention urges state governments to fund meningitis response as cases surge. On the foreign scene, European stock markets plunge as U.S. tariff scores slumps across Asia. And in sport, Nigeria Table Tennis Federation unveils squad for ITTF Africa Hopes Challenge competition. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. The Lagos State Ferry Services, LAG Ferry, has reiterated its commitment to passenger safety, enhanced connectivity, fleet modernization and infrastructure development to reinforce its position as a foremost and trusted water transportation provider in Lagos State. Its managing director, Abdulbak Ladibalogun, made this known during a media chat on the heels of a boat fire incident. Ladibalogun stated that in the aftermath of the incident, LAG Ferry's priority was to ensure the well-being of affected passengers and crew members. According to him, prompt medical attention was administered, with all medical expenses covered by the public transportation insurance policy, noting that this swift intervention underscores the government's dedication to passenger safety and well-being. Ladibalogun revealed that the agency has successfully retrofitted its boats to meet modern safety and performance standards. The Lagos State Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget has convened a strategic retreat, bringing together key leaders to refine its economic strategy for year 2025. Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Okwe George, in his opening address said the initiative aims to align priorities, enhance performance and strengthen collaboration within the ministry, ensuring effective economic governance in the face of evolving challenges. He said the retreat themed aligning priorities, driving performance, building a unified team for strategic excellence serves as a critical platform for reflection, knowledge exchange, and strategic recalibration with the goal of repositioning the ministry at the forefront of economic planning and budget management for Lagos State. George said the retreat also provides a valuable opportunity to assess the ministry's current strategies, refocus its priorities, and enhance teamwork to achieve impactful governance. The commissioner said as the state's economic think tank, the ministry must continuously innovate, adapt to changing economic realities, and ensure policies deliver tangible benefits to the citizens of Lagos. He urged participants to actively contribute to discussions and propose innovative solutions aimed at improving budget credibility, strengthening economic planning processes, and reinforcing Lagos' position as a prime investment destination. A socio-political organization, National Action Group, NAG, has applauded the House of Representatives for passing the second reading of the bill seeking to recognize the 37 local council development areas, LCDAs, in Lagos State as full-fledged local government areas. In a statement signed by its national chairman, Olusoya Awoson, the group said the landmark bill, jointly sponsored by Abiodun Faleke, representing Ikeja Federal Constituency, and 21 other lawmakers, represents a significant step towards strengthening local governance and fostering inclusive development in Nigeria's economic powerhouse. The group described Lagos State as home to over 20 million Nigerians from diverse ethnic backgrounds and a melting point of cultures, playing a pivotal role in the nation's economic and social fabric, saluting the ingenuity of the House of Representatives in recognizing the strategic importance of Lagos State through the proposed bill. The National Action Group explained that converting the 37 LCDAs to fully recognized LGAs will enhance grassroots development by bringing government closer to the people and also facilitate targeted development initiatives, improved service delivery, and greater accountability at the local level. The group added that the bill, through empowering these areas with full LGA status, will unlock their economic potentials, attract investments, and stimulate job creation, which will further solidify Lagos' position as a continental economic hub. Now to the rest of the stories. As cases of cerebrospinal meningitis continue to rise, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, has urged state governments to allocate funds for the implementation of the Cerebrospinal Meningitis Incident Action Plan to enable them to take responsibility for managing meningitis outbreaks effectively and sustainably. The call comes in response to the latest epidemiological Week 12 report, which revealed that 126 confirmed cases have been recorded from a total of 1,826 suspected cases across 23 states. According to the report, a total of 151 deaths were recorded, with a case fatality rate of 8.3%. It showed children between the ages of 5 and 14 were the most affected. The NCDC said in response to this crisis, efforts have been ramped up to combat the infection, such as distributing response commodities to states, increasing surveillance, collecting more samples, and carrying out public awareness campaigns. It also said that multi-sectoral state-level emergency operation centers have been activated in 5 states: Jigawa, Yobe, Gombe, Katsina, Kebbi, and Sokoto, while efforts are also underway to provide vaccines and other interventions, prioritizing high-risk states to limit the spread and prevent more fatalities. The NCDC urged Nigerians to seek immediate medical attention when experiencing symptoms such as fever, headache, and neck stiffness to reduce the risk of complications and death. Meanwhile, the National Health Insurance Authority, NHIA, has implemented a new directive aimed at reducing delays in accessing healthcare services and enhancing patient care. NHIA, in a statement signed by its acting director on media and public relations, Emmanuel Ononobono, said the authorization of care and issuance of authorization codes by health management organizations shall no longer exceed 1 hour from the time of request by providers. It urged healthcare facilities to promptly submit requests for authorization codes to HMOs to mitigate service access delays to enrollees. The NHIA urged enrollees to report any delays or barriers to timely access to health service resulting from receiving authorization codes in excess of the 1 hour limit independently to the NHIA. The National Health Insurance Act of 2022, signed into law on May 19, 2021, replaced the 1999 National Health Insurance Scheme Act. As of December 2024, no fewer than 19.2 million Nigerians have enrolled on the health insurance scheme, surpassing its 2024 target. Lagos State Governor and Chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has congratulated the new Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Abdulhakeem Abimbola Owade. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a congratulatory message issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Boyega Koshile, wished the 46th Alaafin of Oyo success on the throne of his forefathers. He also congratulated sons and daughters of Oyo at home and in the diaspora on the coronation of Oba Owade, urging them to work together with the traditional ruler for the growth and development of the Oyo Kingdom. Governor Sanwo-Olu said the Alaafin of Oyo Store is a symbol of cultural pride and the enduring legacy of one of the most powerful empires in Africa, and therefore implored Oba Owade to continuously uphold the dignity of the throne. The governor also appealed to the new Alaafin of Oyo to promote Yoruba culture, tradition, history, norms, values, and aspirations like his predecessors. Now to foreign news. European stock markets have plunged in early trading following stock market slumps across Asia. The DAX index in Germany was down almost 10% before recovering slightly, while the FTSE 100 in London was down almost 6%. The Shanghai Composite was down more than 8% at one point, and Hong Kong Hang Seng down almost 13%. Earlier, U.S. futures were sharply down, indicating that shares will fall when U.S. markets open. Today's slumps, which followed drops last week, follow Donald Trump's imposition of worldwide tariffs on goods entering the U.S. In our sport, after 6 days of training, the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation (NTTF) will today unveil a four-man squad from the 25 cadets players who took part in the National Hopes Week to form the Nigerian contingent for the 2025 International Table Tennis Federation (ITTF) Africa Hopes Week and Challenge, which is scheduled for July in Lagos. This NTTF organized Hopes Week event, which began on April 2, combined extensive training with competitive matches for 25 cadet players from across Nigeria at the National Stadium in Lagos. Supported by the International Table Tennis Federation and ITTF Africa, the National Hopes Week was conducted by ITTF certified coaches who provided the selected players with valuable knowledge and experience to aid their development. The 2025 ITTF Africa Hopes Week and Challenge is a platform for young table tennis players, and it's a crucial event in nurturing the next generation of Africa talent, developing skills and preparing players for continental and World Hopes Week competitions. And that ends our news at 10. Just before we go, remember, speed thrills but kills. Please avoid excessive speed. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration upgraded 2 higher institutions to universities? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Ferry Services, LAG Ferry, has reiterated its commitment to passenger safety, enhanced connectivity, fleet modernization and infrastructure development to reinforce its position as a foremost and trusted water transportation provider in Lagos State. As cases of cerebrospinal meningitis continue to rise, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, has urged state governments to allocate funds for the implementation of the cerebrospinal meningitis incident action plan. Also told you that European stock markets have plunged in early trading following stock market slumps across Asia. And in sport, after 6 days of training, the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation, NTTF, will today unveil a four-man squad from the 25 cadet players who took part in the National Hopes Week to form the Nigerian contingent for the 2025 International Table Tennis Federation ITTF Africa Hopes Week and Challenge, which is scheduled for July in Lagos. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Abiola Fagbolagun. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.